What's up, YouTube? Welcome to more trades. We've had the past 3-4 weeks were very interesting. We've seen a crazy pump today from Bitcoin, which was out of the normal since the rest of the markets was a bit pulling down. And I was telling my team, well, the guys in the Discord, I've given them in advance the point where I'll be looking at for the next short. I've had this point for the past few weeks, if not months. And I was talking about the 42,100. It's a naked point of control on the 4 hourly. And what do you know? We came right up there, we tapped it and got a pullback. And I told the team that I'm going to be taking a short here, into the short, informed them I entered the short, and informed them when I exited because I expected a probable bounce. Now, if you're still in the trade, then you're making some good profits from that. I'm going to highlight the next point, what I'll be looking at, and where I would be taking my next trade, possibly another short, what I'll be looking at. Now, the reason why I took this trade is because, first of all, we had the 4 hourly NPOC. We had a 0.5 fib retracement. This green line over here is a retracement. I'll show you from the all-time high to Bitcoin's very recent lowest low, like from 69k all the way down to the 15k zone. It gives us a retracement of 0.5 fib that takes you to 42,329. The 0.618, which is a possibility, at around 48,677. But before we get there, there's a zone we should be aware of. That's the monthly. And I know this sounds simple, but yeah, keep it simple. A lot of times it works. Don't complicate things. 45,639, or if we want to be exact, if you look at the opening of this monthly candle, it was at around 45,505.9. So at around 45,505.9 or 45.5 is the next big resistance you're going to have on the monthly time frame. The problem with this move up, it's very extended and we are getting overheated. This is a daily time frame. You can see our stochastics are like in the overbought zone. However, we've been on the overbought zone before over here. And you can see we still were able to get a pump up when the stochastics were moving down. So overbought doesn't mean that's it, but it's just telling you be careful. We are approaching a zone where it could get critical and we might get a dump. At the moment, we pull back relatively. If you look at this zone where I entered, it's around 42,100. We went all the way down to 41,300. That's $800, $800 drop. My next zone, as I said, 45.5. However, before we get to 45.5, I'll be looking at the possibility of taking the liquidity here, possibly a spike up, then a pull down. If I see us moving up, I mean, this zone is not a very good zone to short. We had a quick move down, liquidated people, and now we might be moving up. It's unpredictable. The market can get very choppy. The Nasdaq has been pulling down today while Bitcoin has been moving up. So there is some disparity over there. Things will have to align and go in together. Either the Nasdaq will start pumping or Bitcoin will follow suit and start dumping even lower. Next zone to the downside, I would like Bitcoin to hold for it to continue higher. I have an alert over here at around 40,800 or 750. This zone, if breached, then I would expect Bitcoin to come to the next zone at around 40,154. And you trade it zone to zone. At the moment, on the 15-minute, we're still holding the 50 EMA, even though we violated it, but we're still holding it. On the 5-minute, it might be a back test of the 50 EMA. As you see, on the 5-minute, this can give you an opportunity to go long. We held the 200, so you don't really have a reason to go short. As you can see, two perfect candles, and we're going up. If we get rejected here, then that could be a reason, but to me, this looks like a reversal pattern back to the upside. Yeah, the move up on some exchanges has been volume supported, on others not really. So on the Binance Futures chart on the hourly, volume has going up as we move up, but we got a big negative volume over here on the 4 hourly. You can see an gradual increase in volume, which is good for a move up. On the daily, Same thing, a big spike up in volume. Uh, I mean, if you go on higher time frames, volume doesn't look that good. It's decreasing as you're moving up ever since the 22nd of October. So that's a big time frame. But on shorter time frame, you got an increase in volume. You went to the NPOC, you got a rejection, but the wick was 42.1 to 41.4. That's about between the candle high 42.179 and the close 41.392. It's almost an $800 wick. It's a nice wick to say. It's a reasonable wick to say it's a rejection, in my opinion. But we might get some more movement to the upside. As I mentioned, 45.5 is possible, but just keep an eye on that. EMAs have crossed down on the 15-minute, and even the stochastics have even crossed further down. Let me get the stochastics. Stochastics are also showing a move down. Further down, you can see the stochastic cross down, EMAs cross down, but we need to break the 50 to confirm that we are going even lower. I usually like to take a trade when we get a stochastics cross down and EMA cross down. So that's what happened, and that's it. So yeah, next zone to watch for to the upside, if you get there, a spike above 42.100 liquidity grab, or even 45.5. I would also be watching 42.5 just because it's between 42 and 43. But yeah, that's my update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, join the free Discord, and see you in the next one.